Hey, what is up, guys? It's John once again with Benny from Collectors Company, as always. Today we've got a deck profile review from Benny with his first place store championship deck. Benny, what were you playing?
Awesome. I was playing Trunks-Geta. So yeah, we'll go through the deck profile quickly. Alrighty, we'll go through some of the cards. So anyway, you should probably know what this leader does by now because it's one of the best yellow decks. With this card attacks, draw one card, and when you have a Vegeta, absorb, and then you can awaken and draw one. Pretty good.
Pretty good stuff. Everyone's playing this deck now.
On this side is honestly pretty insane as well. Every time you activate EX Evolve, draw another card, and then it's ulti. Plays the Vegeta from under it, and then you get 10k double strike, which is really strong.
Double strike Champa. Plus draw 2 from EX Evolve. Yep. Pretty broken, you know?
I have to run 4 of these. These for 4 of the Trunks. I search for the Vegeta. This is your turn 1 play, so you always want to see these, you know. 4 of each. I wouldn't run any less. Really good. And then you run 2 off Bulmers as well. This is your Oceanus for the deck. So really rare do you play this and draw 1 card. But like most of the time, yeah, you just pitch this and then look at top 7 for any of the 1-drop targets.
Yep.
Or your 3-drop targets coming up. So also run 3 of each of these.
4 of each.
4 of each of these. Sorry, 4 of each of these. These are all very good 1-drops. Trunks, Barrier, Blocker. You know, first thing they play, you get arrested. It does not ignore Barrier though.
Does not. That card's very oppressive. A lot of people hate that card. It's just so good. It's literally like summoning sickness in DBS, you know, which is unheard of almost, you know.
Really strong. And then this is the Vegeta as well. So when this card swings, you get a KO something in rest mode, ignoring Barrier. Really good 1-drop for the deck as well.
1-drop removal Barrier. Like literally 1-drop for anything removal is like insane. But yeah,
basically I'm going through most of the 1-drops in the deck right now. And also Robotic Riposte, another 1-drop. If you
another one,
the
requirement,
yeah. Honestly, this card has fallen off a little. Barely do I negate with this. But if I do, why not? Just to get a body on the board.
Yeah, I feel like this card's fallen off just because Unison cards, you know, obviously get around this card. And there's so many just good Unisons nowadays. And most of the good Unisons have like dual attack or like stuff like that.
And when you play against like U7 and stuff, they always have the Resolve Renew for some reason. And then this just gets countered and there goes your energy. Only running 2 Steadfast, Crush Ball Goku. It's okay. Didn't cast it anytime this weekend, but you know it's got its merits in the deck. So.
I think it's the same category as Riposte, where it's like it kind of Unisons exist, and this doesn't really answer Unisons.
Yeah, but if you're playing the Cell Zeno version, this is way better because these are all 3-drops, and then you can just sell Zeno pretty easily with your 3-cost battle cards. So
very good,
really good. One of my favorite 1-drops,
Basil,
Fatal Rampage. Put in a lot of work this weekend as well. Like just being able to swing twice with it, 19k. Yeah, just insane. Like,
just insane. Just good
obviously,
card.
Try not to swing into Dormant if you don't have to, obviously. And once you know they don't have Dormant, you can start playing this and start swinging for goodies.
Cool.
Alright, gonna go into quick extra card package. 1 Power Super Saiyan because you can only run 1.
Correct.
Still very busted.
Very busted card.
Only 1 Final Flash though.
That's true. Why are you running only 1 of those?
Yeah, because I find myself running like the good players at locals just don't play into this. Like really rare will you get to resolve this tier. And because we're running the new Gohan Unison, this does not pump Unison.
Yep,
and as one of the finishes, this card has just fallen off a little for me. And now we play Forbidden Power, so we'll just cut this and have 1. They have to respect it, right? If you charge it, they probably expect you to play 2 in your deck, and
Yeah, it's more of the cards, like, it's stronger than, like, what it actually is, just respecting it as well. And again, back to the point we were saying before, just Unison cards are just so good.
Yep.
So the fact that the card doesn't interact with Unisons means it's just less good.
Yep, and then we run 2 of the Rosé, the Black Kamehameha. This card's really good. Activate Battle, pump 10k for any card, including your Unison, which is
huge.
More important,
Yes.
And then it's also got the effect that, you know, you can pop something in rest mode, that's Big Boy.
Big Boy, anything in rest.
Yeah, if it's your opponent's turn, it's got another effect. You get to draw 1 card and tap 2 things. So this is kind of like a mini floodgate. Really good.
It's mini floodgate. It's essentially power of the Super Saiyan for 1 energy, but also gives you 10k combo power. And also, you know, it's just 10k combo that draws a card. It's another super combo, more or less, right?
Yeah, I really like it. And then another super combo coming in, you know, but only on your turn do you get to activate Battle. Didn't realize. I tried to use it once on Peter's turn to get the 10k. I was like, wait a minute. Because I didn't read the card. I was like, oh, you don't actually
Something does it at all.
Yeah, the only thing you can do in your opponent's turn is the counter, which is the floodgate.
Yeah.
And then hopefully you have one of these and then block behind the Trunks.
Yeah, exactly.
The aggressive.
Yeah, this is, I think that 2-card combo is the main reason why a lot of people are saying this deck's insane. You essentially just blow out entire turns, you know, just from, you know, just having 2 cards and one of them you kind of like, you know, they're both essentially one energy that, well, this one doesn't replace itself, obviously, but the Trunks is a draw 2 in this deck's pretty good.
Yeah, really good. And this also rests something ignoring barrier if you use it. Like if your opponent has a really annoying barrier blocker. So I did play against Bulma. So if the situation does come up, you can just rest a barrier blocker and give something 10k.
Sounds
which is
pretty good.
And then 3 of the best cards still, 3 of the token negates. So you just have to run this because, you know, we have a really strong cooler player on our team called Paragraph Lost. You know, if he drops Golden Freezer Unison,
you need some free negates.
You need some free negates. This actually literally just stops 2 attack. Another very important matchup this is against is the Vegeta Secret Rare.
Yes, because it allows you to stop both of its swings and also kind of keeps you alive from the burn damage in a way, right?
Yep, 100%.
Did it ever feel bad running this card, even though, because you awaken at 6, did it feel bad running this at all or not really?
It honestly did in 2 of my games, actually. So against, in one of my games against Bulma, I killed him on my 6th life. So I did not get to resolve this at all, nor did I get to resolve my super combo. But I don't think it's really dead. Like, if I think it's irrelevant, I'll just charge one.
Yeah.
But if I do, when I do need it, I think this card will be really important.
Of course,
so I'll definitely not cut the number. I think 3 is the right number.
Yeah, these token negates are just insane. When
if anything, I might even bump this up to like 4.
You might bump up to 4,
depending on your locals, you know, medical. So
medical, always medical.
All right, so I think go into some of the 2 drops here.
Yeah, 2 drops. Yeah, 2. Well, this is the number 2, right?
Yes.
number 2.
You never pay 5 for this. Most of the time you pay 2. You get a double strike, really good. KO 2 things in rest mode, or you can KO 1 and draw 1. Does not ignore barrier though. Still good. I'll still keep 3 in the deck.
Yeah, it's essentially your draw and kill something, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play it too much because we have so much green players that are local. Playing this for 2 and they have charismatic.
Yeah, it feels pretty bad, yeah.
So bad.
Oh, damn, I didn't realize you're actually running this card.
Yeah, I'm going to run off the one-off, the Spice. This card is really good. Against the right matchup, if your opponent's not expecting it, yeah, you can literally do this on turn 3. You got Triple Strike Critical, does some shenanigans, you know. That's the main thing. Like, Triple Strike crit them, get them to, like, you know,
at awkward numbers,
right? Awkward number, good range. You'll see why in a bit, because once you get them to like 4 life, 3 life, you can kind of close out the game pretty easily, and this denies 3 cards. They have to respond to this. So
yeah, if it goes off, it's good. If it doesn't go off, it is what it is.
And it is very thematic, so we just play it.
Yeah, true.
Still play the one-off Bergamo.
Yep.
Really good 2-drop as well. Like, you know, in the yellow mirror, you probably want to tap as much of the energy as possible. You know, if you find a time to use this, I didn't use it at all this weekend, but if you can tap 2 of their energy and, you know, stop some of their plays, it's really good along with
Absolute.
Damn,
a lot of spicy one-offs. So
yeah.
I was gonna say, quick question. So obviously I know that you're not playing blue yellow, but why not play blue yellow? Because obviously it does give you more deck space, but what are some of the main reasons why behind you're not playing blue yellow in your deck?
We literally discussed this at Vanilla Cafe with John. You know, like, blue yellow just feels so inconsistent in our opinion.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's pretty inconsistent as well. I did some test mull with blue yellow. It's so hard to find blue yellow for some reason. Like, yeah, if you don't find that Bojack, it's really hard to, you know, you have like 4 beans that are dead in your hand.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm not finding it till like turn 3, turn 4. John said even sometimes turn 5. Yeah, so I thought mono yellow is just way more consistent.
Yeah.
And
the more or less you're paying for like consistency over power. Like, like I know the blue yellow build's gotten popular recently, but the problem, I think that's the biggest drawback of playing the blue yellow engine is the fact that you need to essentially run 8 extra cards in your deck, which means you have to cut out stuff like in the blue yellow. You're not playing other of these cards in blue yellow, right? Like, even a lot of the lists that are playing 58 cards, I literally don't understand how, because the deck, like, you need to see a 1-drop to awaken in this deck, and then on top of that, you also then in the blue yellow version you need to see a blue yellow Bojack, and if you don't, well, then 8 of your cards are, you know, irrelevant in your deck, you know. So it feels kind of bad, but yeah, I think mono yellow is actually the more optimal build. Is it the stronger build? No. Is it the more consistent build? Yes. And I think card game players prefer consistency.
Yeah, overall, like, me and John talked about it, like, during lunch, and then, ultimately I chose mono yellow. Yeah. It's better. Play some one-offs, you know. Yellow, you gotta play Poutine. Poutine's still broken. Free play, you know. They have to play around this, you know.
Yeah.
Mirror Assault from Skies was overrun with choice, because I really like this card, like, you know, just giving extra double strike pressure, and then it gets to restand 1 at the end of the turn. Really good. And then thanks to John for lending me these beautiful boys, because I actually don't know any myself. Yeah. So this is the Gohan Unison in the SPR form. Really, really sick. I only play 2. I don't play any other Unisons in the deck, and I didn't get off the first effect at all, as you would assume, because I only have 2 of these. So mainly I just played it for 3 or 4, and then draw 1, and then do the -3.
Yeah, no, this card's insane. This card is like literally one of the best Unisons in the game, especially in decks that can exploit the auto on this card. But even without it, like just to being a Unison that draws a card, it's also a blocker, and then it gives your leader a free bean effect as well as triple attack. Is pretty insane.
And it's really good in the mirror as well. Like, but I didn't inverse the mirror in that day. Like, obviously the moment they have like an energy, they'll probably keep one up. So you swing with leader first, they'll probably riposte.
Yeah.
You probably won't swing with battle cards anymore. You can probably just drop this and
swing. Yeah. Swing. Again, like another reasons why I was saying before, riposte is less good. Unisons, just ignore that. And if this Unison swings 3 times, your 1 energy for riposte doesn't feel as good.
Really good. Obviously, if your opponent has 1 red up, if you assume they're violent ray, don't do the -3.
Yeah, that's a
unless you want to bait them to tap out there. I'll play double cooler. Bust a card, Barret Laser. Seeing 2 is absolutely insane, especially with Cardtastic. We have a lot of control players. Like, having 2 coolers actually feels really good.
Yeah.
You'll see why in a bit, because we actually run 2 double strike Champers. So, I think most yellow decks I've seen only run 1. I've not seen anyone run 2, because they said, your leader already has double strike with the Vegeta underneath it. Like, you probably don't really need to, but against control decks, especially like green decks like Dormant, you really want that one swing that you're swinging with
they deal damage
to count.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why is because this card here. Thanks to John for lending me this card as well. So he lent me all these, pretty Gohan cards.
All the Gohan cards, yeah.
But yeah, because with this card, all your weenie swings, and if you put combo this and double strike it as well, it becomes like, that's a 40k combo. Even on just a 1k, it'll be like 44.
Yeah, and it only costs you 1 energy and 2 cards out of hand, and the Piccolo Gohan's literally just going to draw you 2 cards back up anyway.
Yeah.
I personally think, sorry to cut him, Benny, but when this card was announced, I was like, Benny didn't think it was that good, and I told him you're trolling, and then he played it, and it's like he's thinking about buying one now, so, I'm a good salesperson,
So also, one thing as well, first of all, I'm going to say sorry to my teammate, because I did verse Peter. So it was actually my first time casting this card. So the moment I dropped this card, I actually thought it taps an energy.
It'd be broken if it did.
But me and Peter both were not aware of that. I'm sorry, I actually don't read cards, I know that. We only found out afterwards that it doesn't, but... Oh, and I also forget to draw a lot with that. When you play this card, you actually get to draw a card as well. And tap a battle card or Unison. So I always forget to draw, and I'm also tapping the wrong thing. So... apologies, but, I screw myself sometimes as well with this card. But, yeah, this card is honestly absolutely insane. Like the 30k combo is really relevant. Against one of the games against Cooler, Peter swung with a 40k double strike freezer into my leader, trying to get me down to 1 life. I later combo this 45, just combo out of it, and then his freezer had to pick a card from my hand. Obviously, it wouldn't be this because it's already on the board now. So this card is really good. Thank you to thanks John for lending me this.
Best super combo in the game, actually, funnily enough. Yeah. And then lost actual 3 super combos, right?
Actual 3 actual super combo, just run Krillin, because bottom deck your dead cards, and
nice. No, really solid main board. So now, what's some of the sideboard spice?
Sideboard, we side these for floodgates, basically. That's a really main thing I side these for, just floodgates, and probably decks like Gamma and stuff, like Gamma, Topo. This card's really, really good, Side it in when you need to. You have to side 2 Dragon Viz because we have a Bulma player at our local, you know what I mean? Danny Wynn from Crossworld's list. Awesomely, actually really insane. So if you play this, they can't.
This card's busted in general.
Yeah, they better have a Violent Royale. If not, they're probably eating this here. Oh, we also have a Hatch player as well at our local.
Hey.
I actually took out my cards, actually looked at my side properly, because usually I just go home, throw down my bag, and I don't touch my cards, basically. Really good. And then for our cooler player, Peter.
Hand destruction, yeah. No, this card's too good.
Yeah, I tech for our local, actually, so...
I think, that's fair enough.
Fair enough. Does itself. Hello, Kevin. This is for Kevin.
The Kevin, the Sin.
Because you'll play Sin,
Yeah, Sin Shenron side, yeah.
For Nick.
For Nick? You're going through the players? For Blue?
For Nick. We see Blue, you probably want to side these.
Yeah.
And this is just for the hate, you know. We do have people that randomly play AOD. And this also gets to a Dark Power Marseille. Why not? This is also for Hatch as well. Like, if I want to say I did more Unisons, or someone that randomly, like John, that randomly plays Red Cooler, you know, you don't want to play battle cards. You want to play more Unisons. Right?
Wow, Benny with the local hate sideboard,
so this
you know?
is a local hate sideboard, side however you want. But yeah, that is it for the deck profile.
That is it. Well, any shout outs you want to give, Benny?
First of all, shout outs to all my local mates at Cartastic, you know. Shout out to the team, Collectors Company. Shout out to John as well, because we both got equal first place, so we've both got a winner trunks. Unfortunately, we're filming this the local after, so we don't have the winner cards on us to show you. But yeah, honestly, shout out to the team. You know, me, John, Peter, all got top 4. Honestly, yeah, just
that was good.
Really good to be. Oh, and I actually finally get to do a deck profile for this guy, which is really good because I've actually brushed him off for quite a few of the bigger events because I just preferred Gogeta Zeno and sometimes I preferred U7. Just never got to play him. So
and you got to play it today, or I guess 2 days ago. But anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. Well, I hope you guys all enjoy it, and stay tuned for more content. Give us a cheeky like, comment, subscribe, whatever you like to do. Ring the bell. I don't know what everyone says nowadays, but yeah, we'll see you all next time, right?
Thank you. Yep. Peace.